Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be telling you guys about the secret and hidden features found within the screenshots released yesterday for the Ill-Gotten Gains DLC Part 2. So that's right, Rockstar actually announced the Ill-Gotten Gains DLC Part 2 yesterday. They said it was going to be coming out on Wednesday, July 8th, which is next week, and with it, they released a lot of screenshots, and there were some cool vehicles, weapons, and clothing shown off, and today, I am going to be talking about some of the secret features that were found within these screenshots and the hidden things that you might not have known. So I did a few videos like this for part 1 and you guys absolutely loved it. So I'd like to hear from you guys in the comment section as well. What other secret features did you note from the screenshots? And I might cover some of your suggestions in part 2. So with out of the way, let's get started. So the first hidden and secret thing that I noticed actually comes from the photo of the Vapid Chino. This is going to be one of the either the sports classic or muscle car of this update, and the thing that I noticed has to do with the roof. It actually looks like this car is a convertible, which is pretty cool. I think it would give the car a very unique look. It certainly wasn't one of the customization options that I saw at first glance, but if you take a look at the roof, you can tell it is very similar to some of the other soft top convertible options in the game. So the Vapid Chino actually looks to be a convertible, or at a minimum, it's going to have options to either change the color of the roof or make it that standard black model, which is seen in this screenshot. So pretty cool, and it's going to be an epic option that you can apply to this vehicle in the Los Santos custom shop. So up next, we've got the photo of the Knuckle Duster, and at first glance, you might think, hey, these are just brass knuckles, but you need to remember that Rockstar added weapon skins at the ammunition for some weapons where you could apply like the Yusuf Amir luxury camo, and I think that the Knuckle Duster is going to have its own variation of a weapon camo. As you can see, there's like these V's written on each one of the knuckles of this Knuckle Duster, and I think those are going to be able to be changed. And I think FunMW2, one of the most reputable guys in the community, has given us some information on it because he says there are 8 components for the Knuckle Duster, and it doesn't look like you would be able to add anything. You certainly wouldn't be able to add like a silencer or a magazine because it's not a firearm. So the only logical thing I think you would be able to be changing with this would be the emblem on the actual knuckle. So this one is a V. Who knows what else you could put on there? I'm sure Rockstar might have some other features or other symbols that you could put on there, and I think it would look pretty cool. The only question is, would you really be able to see it? Because you don't really ever see the knuckles of your character in Grand Theft Auto Online, so I really just think we're gonna have to see how this plays out. Let's move on to the next weapon, and we have the Marksman Pistol. Now, the only thing I noticed from this was the tiny engraving on the metal part of the gun between the barrel and the handle. And I think that the Marksman Pistol is going to have its own set of luxury weapon skins, very similar to, like I said, the Yusuf Amir luxury skin or the Gilded Gunmetal one. I think that the Marksman Pistol is going to have one. As you can see, it's kind of got that flowery Aztec-y skin on there. So I think that would be pretty cool and would definitely give the Marksman Pistol a pretty cool look. Up next, we've got the Progen T20, and there's a few things about this vehicle. One of them, it is the first Progen vehicle in the game, which is pretty interesting, and because of that, the logo has almost never been seen. So I'm going to put that on the screen right now. You can see what the Progen logo looks like. Pretty interesting. Again, not really a secret feature, but it is something brand new, and also the very first screenshot shows off some cool customization for the Progen T20. One of them has to do with the actual fenders. You can see those little exhaust valves that come out of the side of the car. Custom side skirts can be applied, and also something to the grille and hood of the car. You can see that's a different hood scoop, and then that little red hook that's coming out of the grill. So that's pretty interesting as well. I think it gives it a pretty unique look. And then also something on the roof of the car. There looks to be like a vent of some sort. So the Progen T20 looks to have a lot of customization options. Hopefully it will have a spoiler customization option as well. I really do think it would give the car a nice, unique look. I think supercars with spoilers look pretty awesome. I also want to talk about the pose that the character in that screenshot is doing. He's doing one that we've seen before, and it's not in the game. It's the 1 foot on the car, hands crossed over your lap kind of look. This is the 3rd time we've seen this, and it's not a like emotion or stance that you can do in the game. You physically can't lean your character up against the car. So I wonder if this is going to be coming out in Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2, if there is going to be more than what we see on the newswire. And ultimately that would make sense because, and I know this is stretching the bill a little bit, but Rockstar says check out a sample of what's coming via our screenshot gallery. Now, sample typically doesn't mean everything. When they say a sample, I would guessing they mean a small portion. So who knows if we were going to be getting more content that wasn't shown on this newswire. That's kind of like another secret and hidden feature that a lot of people missed. So they said a sample. Does that mean we're going to be getting more? Does that mean we're going to be something else? I mean, who knows? Rockstar is very mysterious in their ways. Anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments section down below on what you think of this and if you found any more secret and hidden features. Once again, if you did enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. But most importantly, don't forget to subscribe by hitting the red button below this video and you can catch all my daily GTA 5 content and all the Ill-Gotten Gains videos that I'm going to be doing here on my channel. Without the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.